Hey everybody, I'm Adam from Startup Edmonton. Thanks for joining us for Startup TNT student pitch night tonight. This is a part of our Student Developers Conference, which is happening all week long with Startup Edmonton. We have over 800 students joining us this week for a virtual conference. And we really wanted to partner with TNT this evening in order to show off some of the amazing student-run companies that we have right here in Edmonton. So it's an honor to be here with TNT, and we're very happy to be here tonight to show off some of the awesome companies that we have. Why don't we jump in? I guess overall for Startup Edmonton, if you don't know us, I'm sure most of you already do. We really are here to support entrepreneurs as they build and grow tech-enabled businesses here in Edmonton. And students are a huge part of the community that we're able to help support. So whether that is helping them with their companies, like the students that we're seeing here tonight, or whether it's helping them get connected into the startup community here in Edmonton and maybe find a job working at one of the really cool startups that we have in the city. It's an honor to be able to work with students and to be able to support students through their entrepreneurial and tech ecosystem journeys right here in Edmonton. Like I said, we have some awesome demos here tonight to go over, and I'd really, Brandon, do we want to jump in with a quick note from TNT, or do you want me to jump right into some of the pitches?
I will say a quick note. Zach has just jumped on, and why don't you say a little hello from TNT, Zach?
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, awesome job starting this party without me. I'm the redundant in my own company now. Don't even need to be here. This is amazing. I'm just enjoying this delicious beer from Adam and the team at Startup Edmonton. Thanks so much for sponsoring beer tonight, guys, for the presenters. And I love pitch night, and I love hearing from some of these companies. A lot of them we know from the TNT community as well. So I'm looking forward to this. Anything else, Brandon, before we start? I want to jump into these pitches.
Yeah, I think we're all here just to see the pitches. So let's dive into it.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I have a beer here with me too. Unfortunately, even though I got some TNT beer delivered to my house yesterday, I forgot to bring it into the office today. So I'm drinking some awesome SYC beer. But I'm definitely looking forward to drinking some Polar Park when I get home after this evening. But like I said, we'll jump right into the pitches. So first up, we have Fly and Fetch and Shelby presenting from Fly and Fetch. And Fly and Fetch connects people all over the world by providing cheaper and faster international shipping. So Shelby, take it away.
Thank you, Adam. Very honored to be the first presenter tonight. Okay, I think I'm ready. Is everything ready? Good. Hi, I'm Shelby, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Fly and Fetch, your modern shipping provider. And this is my team. Victoria has a double degree in innovations in economics. Shane is an experienced software engineer, and I have a background in engineering and business. And together with our growing team, we are the Fly and Fetch Dream Team, ready to save your packages and fetch the world. So me and Victoria realized that we share the same problems as immigrants, and that is international shipping is very expensive or slow. For me to send this package to my mom to the Philippines, it would cost me up to $280, and it would take up to 10 days to arrive. And so we created Fly and Fetch, whose mission is to make shipping cheaper, faster, and friendlier. At first, we created a shipping marketplace that connects package senders and travelers, but we saw some challenges in both sides of the market, and so we made big pivots. Today, Fly and Fetch is a shipping company. So our senders pay us according to capacity, and we charge around $45 per kilograms, which is 50 to 80% less than what they pay on traditional couriers, and we're 2 times faster than them. In the back end, we hire travelers. In exchange, we pay for their flight tickets in exchange for their luggage space. And we also have hub managers who are independent contractors that receive, dispatch, inspect packages from their own home, and they can offer additional services such as purchase and delivery and local dispatching to cities outside of our hub city. Our target market are immigrants within the US and Canada. And for every bag, Fly and Fetch earns around $900, and our profit margin is around 42%. We break even at around 50% capacity. And we've been having amazing traction. So we now have more than 6,000 people signed up as travelers. And in 3 months, we have sent 159 packages and had more than 15,000 of sales revenue. Our customers are very satisfied. In fact, 13% of them have used our platform twice or 3 times already, and we have 150 people waiting for shipment schedules. Our projections for this year is to earn around $790,000 in revenue, and around 48% of that would be our profit. We're very confident that we can get there because we have awesome advisors and mentors that are expert in their own field. And tonight we are just looking for partnerships and collaboration. So please do hook us up. And I'm just going to end this pitch by saying, fetch the world with us. I do believe that together we can make shipping cheaper, faster, and friendlier. Thank you. And I'm open for questions.
Awesome job, Shelby. Great to have you back here. Shelby, for everyone's reference, joined us for the very first Startup TNT Investment Summit back in a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, February 20th, 2020. Great to have you back. Lots of progress. Shelby, I know that you participated in, I'm going to give a little plug to Startup Edmonton here. I know you participated in their summer fellowship program. Tell us about how that helped you build your business.
So many things. I mean, I don't know. We've been like Startup Edmonton has been a huge part of our development. I think they have seen us grow and pivot and change. And I don't know. I can't tell you what are those things, but I think most of the improvements that we have been because of their the coaching, just talking to a lot of the founders as well of other startups were very helpful.
And then what about, you're doing something that has a lot to do with travel in the middle of the pandemic. How has that affected things?
It definitely is a huge impact on us. I feel like it definitely just slowed down our scale, and there's a lot of challenges in looking for travelers. But once and I think it's the biggest driving force that made us pivot to this platform, to our new business model, which is still, but we hope that everything will go well, and I hope we're over this pandemic soon, so all of us can go out and travel and see each other.
I certainly hope so too. Okay, you know what? I think, are you sticking off the happy hour on virtual, on Discord?
Of course we are.
Okay, good. All right, well, let's save the rest of our questions for the happy hour. And Adam, I'll hand it back to you to hear about our next speaker.
Thank you.
Oh, Adam, you're still on mute.
Hey, there we go. This is the fun of having, my computer here, but we also got the actual cameras being run off another computer. So we got to make sure that there's multiple people on board with what's going on. So thanks, Roberto, for helping me out there. Next up, we have FLIK and Ravina presenting on behalf of FLIK, the first female identifying apprenticeship portal. So take it away, Ravina.
Awesome. Thanks, Adam, for that introduction. Let me just get the deck up here. There we go. Are we good? I can't see anyone, but hopefully you can see the deck. There we go.
You're good to go, Ravina.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. So female-founded global startups have doubled in the last 10 years, and yet women-focused businesses are capitalized 80% less than businesses overall, leaving millions of female founders without key resources for their companies. Hi, I'm Ravina, the co-founder and COO of FLIK. My co-founder Michelle and I, being on the break of female founders and students, felt the brunt of these issues. Female founders notoriously lack resources to affordably scale their businesses, and female students lack accessible career experiences and female mentors, especially in male-dominated industries. That's why we founded FLIK, a platform and community hub connecting female founders and students via meaningful apprenticeships. Female founders get helping hands on their businesses and curated resources, and apprentices gain career-relevant experience, mentorship under established female leaders. Founders and apprentices connect on our platform, agree to a 3-month apprenticeship, and we facilitate the apprenticeship. Our community preaches life-changing experiences at FLIK. We've helped students turn into founders themselves. Our apprentices have earned job offers from companies like JP Morgan, Bain, Amazon, and others. And of course, our founders, just like Shelby, who just pitched, have grown their communities to thousands and accelerated their companies with the help of their apprentices. Founders pay $50 USD a month billed annually or $60 billed monthly at a quarterly price to access the platform, and they get access to exclusive resources, office hours with VCs, and more. Later in 2021, we are releasing a community membership which includes hundreds of thousands of dollars in startup perks, office hours, and discounted price without the apprenticeships. This is a $20 billion rapidly growing market, and through our strategic accelerator and community partnerships, our SOM is $38 million. Since our beta in January of 2020, we've matched over 1,800 women in apprenticeships from over 43 different countries globally. In 2 months of revenue generation, we have grown to over 12,500 USD MRR and over 55,000 USD in sales. We have garnered a community of thousands through our social media and have been published in Forbes, The Hustle, Women of Influence in the past 2 months, and have signed partnerships with mission-aligned powerhouses in spaces including 500 Startups, Dreamers and Doers, Luminary, and even here at home with Startup Edmonton. There are communities out there like Alpha and Girl Boss, and there are platforms offering marketing apprenticeships or internships like Acadium, Ripen, and Handshake. But we are the only female-focused community-first platform with apprenticeships covering every industry and skill set. We are the only platform with a direct lens into every part of the female founder pipeline, from student all the way to fundraising founder. Our team has spent the last year speaking to female founders and students and identifying their pain points. We've developed unique insights into our community and are using our background working with companies like Bumble, Headspace, TEDx, and others to bring this startup to life. We are looking to connect with angel investors for our first round of $350,000. If you're interested in elevating female founders globally, feel free to come and connect with me. Thank you.
Hey, awesome job, Ravina. That is amazing. Okay, I'll admit, like a typical investor, I really perked up when I said you have 12,500 US dollar MRR. That's amazing. For some reason, I thought you guys are still pre-revenue. Okay, tell us, how are you reaching those customers? How are you getting that revenue?
Well, it's been very organic. Everyone is very connected to the mission. They like the tangible outcomes that are coming from our platform. And we're really here to provide value and elevate women's economic participation. So I think the community aspect has been huge, especially right now with the pandemic going on. We launched right before COVID hit, and we really became a virtual space where people could connect with one another. And this has all been very organic. We only started putting a little bit of money into our marketing about 3 weeks ago. So this has all been organic and through word of mouth.
Wow, that's very impressive. So now are you putting money into marketing dollars? Is like, what are the next business milestones or challenges you're trying to hit over the next?
Yeah, for sure. So as I mentioned, we are looking to hopefully raise in the very near future, and we're in conversations with hopefully different investors, but really finding out ways in which we can continue to elevate women while, of course, finding the funding that we need in order to accelerate and hit our major milestones. We do project that we'll be able to hit over 600,000 USD by the end of this year. But of course, we'd love to accelerate our product growth and add in more value to our advertising and marketing.
Well, really impressive, Ravina. Looking forward to chatting with you more. And, I know this great group of people that likes to invest in local entrepreneurs. They're called Startup TNT. They're running an investment summit in the spring. Maybe consider hanging out there, joining us.
We'll be there, Zach.
Okay, great pitch, Ravina. And Adam, back to you, man. What's up next?
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ravina. Next up, we have Daphne, who is going to pitch Financiio, empowering students with financial education. So take it away, Daphne.
All right. Thank you, Adam. Is my screen showing?
You're looking good.
Awesome. All right. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So hello everyone, I'm Daphne and I'm the co-founder of Financiio, where we're empowering teachers to create the next generation of financially literate youth. So I want you to pause and put yourself in the shoes of who you were in high school. Did you learn the necessary financial considerations you need to make years later? In the past, we conducted 25 workshops for over 2,500 youth, and we can confidently say the answer for most people is no. But we realize this isn't a personal problem, it's a national issue. Nationally and globally, young people are unequipped to make proper financial decisions. Why? That's because teachers need better support. Current education systems don't require teachers to be trained to teach high school financial courses, and this results in a lack of confidence and high rates of student disengagement. And unlike other subjects, there are no centralized resources or required textbooks to use for lesson planning and teaching. That's why we're creating a digital platform for financial education. Our platform is fully customizable, serving as both supplemental or replacement curriculum to existing teacher resources. Our content is highly engaging for youth, utilizing bite-sized videos and activities, and it's easy to integrate and to reduce teacher hassle and stress. The education market is expanding, and there are currently 5.1 million students enrolled in Canada, and $57.5 billion is spent annually on education. Globally, spending on online education and edutech is estimated to be almost $200 billion pre-COVID. Financial literacy is increasingly important now more than ever. Provinces like Alberta have made it a mandatory subject in early learning. So our local market covers 83 high schools in Edmonton and Calgary. And as we scale and develop our product, we increase our market to over 5,000 schools across Canada. At Financiio, we provide resources teachers are actively seeking, content that's easy to integrate, online accessible, engages skills beyond financial literacy. But most importantly, teachers want to reach their teaching targets. We're the only ones to provide provincially aligned curriculum to ease that teacher anxiety and ensure that all students of different learning abilities gain the knowledge that they need for success. Our business operates on a B2B SaaS model, selling directly to school districts. Our subscription fee is set to $30 per student per year, which allows us to run as a financially sustainable social enterprise. And we finished our pilot program last December. Now we're using that user feedback to create our official digital platform, which will be tested through international pilot in June, before its full launch in September 2021. Collectively, our team has years of experience in software development, education, and entrepreneurship, which gives us a unique lens on the solution. To enhance our entrepreneurship skills, we've gone through several accelerator programs, while our technical and education advisors keep us focused on our goal. So join us in creating a world where all youth are financially literate. We're also looking for developers, so email us if you're interested with a resume and a cover letter. Thank you.
Awesome job, Daphne. Financiio also participated in our fall summit. You guys have made a lot of accomplishments. So tell us about how those pilots went. Who were you piloting with and how did they go?
So we had two pilots in Calgary. One of the most notable one was Rundle Academy. And we had one also in Niagara. So with Rundle Academy, we actually had students who had learning disabilities participate in going through our content, going through the platform. So we got a lot of valuable information there, especially regarding how engaging our activities were, the content, and the ease of use of the platform. And it was very well received, even though we have a lot of kinks, especially with our MVP stage. The students and the teachers were willing to work through it all with us because they really enjoyed the content and saw the benefit that they were receiving out of learning it.
So what do the teachers like most about this product compared to what they're currently doing?
They like how easy it was to implement, especially since we started around the time that COVID was making schools close down and put students online. So it was really easy for the students themselves and the teachers to get used to clicking through each of the activities and being able to not have to spend hours and hours creating new lessons for online teaching was what the teachers really enjoyed, because they have to spend an average of 3 hours to create 1 hour of lesson. And this saved them a lot of time.
Okay, and then last question, in terms of getting to where you are today, is this completely bootstrapped, or do you guys raise any money? How have you gotten to where you are today, and what are you going to do? Do you need to raise money to keep funding the future?
So we have had a couple of grants because we are student founders. We've been able to go out to pitches, reach out for grants through our school, but most of the investment is through our own bootstrapping. We would love to have investor funding as well in order to accelerate the development, especially for the platform, as that has been what's been hindering us the most. And that's why we also are looking for student or other developers who are interested in joining our team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe the FLIK platform can help you connect with some new people.
For sure.
Listen, Daphne, thanks so much. Great presentation. Look forward to chatting with you at the happy hour. But I think we'll make space for the next speaker. Adam, how are you enjoying your beer?
Oh, it's great. I love dark beers, and this is a dry Irish stout. It is top notch. So I'm loving it. But I'm looking forward to having some one of the IPAs from Polar Park when I get home after this for the happy hour. So
okay, well, I got to
change it up a little bit.
I got the Pilsner
Nice.
to my house, which is a good one too. Okay,
yeah,
who
I
we
don't
got
think I've had that one yet.
Oh yeah, no, they're I think they're rotating through. I don't know when this one came out, maybe in the fall, but it's a good one too.
Nice. Awesome. I just wanted to say congratulations to Daphne for being selected into the 3rd cohort of our Propel program here at Startup Edmonton. So congratulations to you for that. That's very exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. Awesome. Moving on to our next pitch, we have Jonathan from AgrioLabs, stackable smart in-home garden system for fresh and sustainable veggies. Jonathan, let's hear all about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm just going to present here. All right, everyone can see this. Cool. So hi, everyone. I'm Jonathan. I'm the CEO at AgrioLabs here. So starting off, what do you think of when food production is mentioned? Probably something like this: fields, farms, that kind of thing. Well, that's fair. That's the way it's been for centuries. So what's the problem with this? Well, there's quite a few, but we'll just focus on one today: food waste. And food waste happens at all stages of traditional agriculture, from harvest to transport to distribution to even at the store level. And of course, with you and me, we waste food. So why is wasting food so bad? Well, you don't need me to tell you. It just takes one Google search. Food production in the US uses 17% of the total energy budget, 50% of all land, and 80% of all fresh water consumed. Yet 20 billion pounds of produce is lost on farms every single year. So remember how I said that this is the way it's been for centuries? So during these centuries, humanity has evolved exponentially. We've gone from horses to Cybertrucks, kind of. We've gone from carrier pigeons to iPhones, and our fields have gone from fields to fields, but with tractors and maybe an irrigation system. So how do we Cybertruck and iPhone our food production? Well, we have to eliminate the points of waste. And step one, we go local. So hyperlocal, so just outside your city, is great, but you still have all your points of loss, all your points of waste, I mean. Ultralocal, on the other hand, happens right at home. Ultralocal means no middlemen. You grow your own food and you eat what you produce and only waste what you produce. 2, we go vertical because not everyone has space. Kids have been doing this in Minecraft for years. So we got to stop using so much land and stop destroying natural habitats for farmland. And 3, it has to be automated because nobody wants more chores. And no one's going to do this if it's just another chore. So what was our solution? This is our team a while ago. We have more people now, just haven't updated the slide. So our first product is Micro, a stackable smart garden. So Micro grows microgreens, which are tasty baby veggies with up to 50% the nutrient density of full-grown veggies. It's ultra local because it fits literally anywhere. You can put it under a bed if you wanted to. And it stacks magnetically for basically effortless setup. And it's automated. It does all the work for you. All you got to do is harvest in 7 to 10 days. And we're even looking to automate that part too. And just to top it all off, it's incredibly efficient. It's 80% it uses 80% less water, 90% less power, which makes it 100% better. And people are eager to support us with over 280 backers from around the world and almost $50,000 raised so far. Yeah, we've got the proof. So If you want to learn more or secure your own micros, head over to agriolabs.ca/Indiegogo. We're still going on there. Otherwise, you can email me at jonathan@agriolabs.ca. Thank you so much.
Jonathan, awesome presentation. I want to hear about your crowdfunding campaign, because I know from experience it's not easy to put on a successful crowdfunding campaign. So how'd you do it?
Yeah, just tons of sleepless nights. And like I brought in advisors. So something I didn't mention is all our advisors. We have tons of them. One of them is Daniel Matashak, who runs Mindable. So he gave me a ton of marketing advice. And then I got Will to join our team, and he's the VP of marketing at an agency here in Edmonton. So he gave me a ton of advice and even helped on the campaign. We spent hundreds of hours editing photos, shooting video, editing video, re-editing video, building email lists, testing our content against our email lists, see what they think, testing different ad campaigns, and then only taking what won all of this testing and putting it into one really solidly built campaign, which, I mean, looking back at it, I still feel like I could have done better, but better done than perfect. But yeah, took tons of work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I think I asked you that question because I know it's really hard. You look at crowdfunding campaigns and it's like, I can't believe it's so easy. They just raised like $1 million crowdfunding, but I know that there's a hell of a lot of work that goes into doing it.
We actually did a lot of work. We did a lot of looking at other successful campaigns that were similar to us or somewhat in our market, and we just looked at what worked for them and tried to honestly imitate it.
Okay, listen, I didn't know anything about this company. You're teaching me something brand new here. This is really cool. Is the product ready to go, or are you still developing and designing it?
Yeah, well, we're basically, when we were doing the Kickstarter, we essentially had our Founders Edition, which was a fully working unit, just wasn't as great as we wanted it to be. And so for the last 4 or 5 months, we've been just making changes to it. So now it's really awesome. And we're basically a month out from shipping. We promised kind of like a March to April kind of shipping line for fulfillment of Kickstarter. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're just finishing. We're getting some experts to look over all our work, all our electrical and all our lighting and everything. So after that, it's good to go.
John, we're kind of over time, but
no worries.
Impressive presentation. Like, that's really awesome stuff. Like, that's a really cool consumer product, nice crowdfunding campaign. Definitely a company that I think we should all be watching. And in the words of one person here, love the product. You're building an awesome product people love. So great job, John.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been awesome to see how you've grown the company since I first saw you pitch at the Maji Center event, I think about 1.5 years ago now. So, and I think those first ones you were just building out of a 3D printer at your house. So it's pretty cool to see going from 3D printing at your house to where you're at today. So congratulations and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, Adam.
All right. And then finally, we have Andre and Chance, who are going to present AR.t, augmented reality for art buyers and sellers.
Thanks, Adam.
Hello. Thank you.
All righty.
Right. So.
Yeah, so my name is Andre Dreger. I'm a co-founder of AR.t. And we built this project from our university capstone. And we were looking to apply AR technologies in a more practical sense to something that can make money. And this is something we've been working on for about 2 years now, or about 1.5 years. Yep. And we're in an internal testing alpha stage, but we would like to share with you guys where it is right now. And we'd like to run a quick demo of our app and just hear some feedback as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, give me 2 seconds to start up this one. All right. So enter our app, and as you can see, we have featured galleries. These like the Scott Gallery, and there is a try it in AR. Oops. First things first, with the app though, you're going to have to print off a target image, which you can do in the top right corner of our app.
Yeah, so we kind of discussed the technology with it. So essentially this app lets users try preview artworks, real artworks for sale on the walls of their living spaces. That's a big kind of consideration for for buying art is how it's going to look in your space. And since artworks are very expensive, and also due to COVID, stuff like that, it's becoming harder and harder to actually rent out, or to provide your artworks so people can try them before they buy it. So this app solved that problem. Essentially, it uses pretty cutting edge technology. AR is still pretty new, and to overcome the limitations of putting things on walls and to identifying the walls, we have to use target images. So the phone knows where to place the 3D model of the art. So that's kind of, so for it to work, you can't just point it at a wall. You do have to print out a target image like shown on the app. And once you have that on the wall, you can place the art.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oops. Search and
Try that again.
Yep. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So as well with this, you can view it from different angles in real time. It's to scale as well, so it's not going to be too small or too big. As well as if you don't like this, there's a quick option to change what you want to look at down here, like so. As well, if you don't like the placement of where your target image is, you can always slide it to where you want it to be, while it stays on the same plane as the wall that it's been scanned with.
Yeah, exactly. And you can step back. You can move your camera around. It's very quite flexible. It will always look good at the same spot.
Yeah. And if anything goes wrong, you can just recenter your image. And
yeah, so when it's tilted, you have to go closer to it and then walk back again. There you go.
But yeah, there you are. As well as if you like a certain image like this one, you can go straight to the gallery store page after you've tested it. Oh, it just disconnected, but that was the demo. That was our demo.
Yeah, so this is the app's intended as a shopping tool to allow users who are shopping for art to make their best decision on what type of art they want to buy. And then going on and talking a little more about the business model, we intend on starting to work with art galleries and providing this as a product to help them reach out to more people to buy art. And yeah, we'll have a public beta coming out soon for anyone to try. It's currently only on Android, but we are looking to develop it to iOS as well. Depending on the traction it gets and that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, thanks for watching our presentation.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Very cool project, guys. Very cool app, I should say. Okay, tell us a little bit about your target customer for this app.
Yeah, target customers are essentially people who are looking for fine art, so the ones who are going to kind of higher end galleries and stuff like that. For example, the Sky Gallery kindly partnered us for this demonstration, and we got some of their artworks online to test it out. So that's kind of our target market is essentially. I mean, people don't like to say, oh, don't go too broad, but essentially it's anyone shopping for art really, I think will find use with their app.
And this is like a way for, as they're shopping, to have a very interactive experience right from their house about how this art will look and feel in their house.
Exactly. It could work two ways. One way is either you kind of want to look for art and you just access their app. And the second way is that you just come back from an art gallery and you got a couple artworks in mind and you want to decide between which ones you want.
Okay, and I think you touched on this briefly, but I missed it. So how is the business model going to work? Are you charging the shoppers, or is it through the
app is going to be free, so anyone can access. We are planning on doing a subscription service for art sellers to get access to the app.
Okay. All right, guys, we're basically at time there for that one. So let's leave it there, and please join us for the happy hour so we can learn more about how to shop for art interactively online. Adam, was that our last presenter?
That was, yeah, we're all done. It's those are awesome presentations that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amazing pitches there. I love And I've seen all these companies pitch at least for almost a year now, and seeing them grow and pivot sometimes and change over the past year and a half has been awesome. So I'm really proud of all 5 companies here tonight. Thanks for taking the time out of your evening to pitch for us here at TNT. Thanks, Zach, for having us here. It was awesome to be able to partner with TNT while we're in the middle of DevCon this week. And I can't wait to get home and hop onto Discord and join the happy hour over there.
Okay, great. Well, it was really good to have you guys. This has been a great little partnership we did to go host this event. And thanks for sponsoring the beer. We love introducing new members of the community to the broader startup ecosystem. Love showcasing what different resourceful entrepreneurs are up to. I met some new people tonight and look forward to getting to know you even better at the happy hour. So thanks everybody, and please join us on Discord in a few minutes.